Be present while keeping the future in mind. I just had a conversation this Friday that was powerful to me and moving to me, but I felt the need to, I guess, make a video in that regard for people that's out there that's pretty much struggling in whatever situation that they may be going through, physical, spiritual, all of the above. Be present while you're going through whatever challenges that you are experiencing and whatever hell that you are going through. And while going through this certain hell that you are experiencing, seek truth first and foremost and rely on the will of God to get through whatever it is that you're getting through. And understand this as well. You're not the only person that's struggling with whatever it is that you're particularly struggling with, but be the person that actually overcomes it instead of succumb to whatever it is that you're going through, because life is rough, man. Life is challenging, and it could sometimes feel as though nobody's backing you or is in your corner. But when you have God on your side, there's nothing that can be against you that can take you out. In fact, you have everything that's on your side. That's so hard to believe, and it's difficult to have faith in something like that when everything that's outside of you is telling you that that's not the case, and that you don't even know how you're going to get through the day, or you don't even know how you're going to get through the week, let alone a year, or let alone to whatever end goal that you have in sight. But from my personal experience from having these feelings and dealing with the same thing is, at the current age that I'm at right now, believe it or not, I'm 31 years old. I've come to help a decent amount of people in similar situations that I once struggled with. And on its most basic form, like for example, right now, to give an example of this, is in the context of sports. I'm a basketball trainer, and I train elementary school kids, middle school kids, high school kids, and I didn't start playing basketball until I was 14 years old. And my goal was to go to the NBA, and that never happened. And while I was going through this journey of playing basketball, especially when I first started, with getting cut from the school teams that I was trying out for, and that being my life purpose and everything. I talk about this all the time on this platform, but if you guys are new to this, that's a little tiny background of my past somewhat that like defined me. But all in all, I didn't need to get to the NBA to still be able to learn something from the journey, and not only that, pass on the knowledge of what I acquired to the next generation that's looking to follow in similar footsteps, and simply, for example, just being good at the sport rather than it is going to the NBA, because not that's not everything. And in a spiritual sense, a lot of people are looking for love. A lot of people are looking for hope, and a lot of people are looking for faith and joy. Without God, you cannot come close to achieving those things. And if you think you acquired those things, you haven't. And point people in the direction of themselves, which is inwardly, is the direction that I do the best that I can to point people in, because that's where you're truly going to find yourself. That's where you're truly going to find your purpose. And that's where you're truly going to find the light of God in the midst of the struggle. And realize that what people identify you as is not really who you are, not really what you should live up to. You should live to up to the identity of God that's grounded in truth. And once you do overcome all of the things that you do overcome, other people is going to look at you like a beacon of light. And that's essentially what I mean by being present while living for the future. It's just that build yourself in this present moment to be a role model for other people that's struggling with some of the things that you are struggling with, but with the end goal of overcoming it. I love y'all. Find your purpose and serve it. And by doing that, you will be helping out yourself while also helping out your fellow man and making this world a better place. Until next time, if you want to hear more from me, just listen to the Purpose Served podcast. Available on all platforms. But I'm out of here. Until next time, deuces.